Hello my doves, what's up, welcome back to Afrodite by Olympia. This video is going to be about the Maybelline SuperStay multi-use foundation stick in the shade 360 Mocha. I'm going to do a demo, wear test and review, and if that is something that you want to see, I suggest you keep watching.
From the top, drop that, yeah, feel the funk, y'all, yeah, feel the funk, y'all, yeah, you lay back in the cut, what's up,
Yo, and if I tell you how long it took for me to do that intro that y'all just saw, it was ridiculously long. Anyway, welcome guys, my name's Olympia, and you're at Afrodite by Olympia. And I do videos here on YouTube about beauty and makeup available in Australia for deeper skin tones. We here, we gonna do it. When you see my brows is on fleek and it's all done and it's, you know, looking snatched and all that good stuff, you know we've got a wear test coming. Just saying. All right, let's get stuck into it. Let's bring up the details about this foundation. Okay, so I got this off priceline.com.au. This is the Maybelline SuperStay multi-use foundation stick. It comes with 7 grams of product, which looks like that. That's not a lot. I don't see this lasting very long. It comes in 7 shades, of which the deepest, this is the deepest shade. It retails for $24.95 AUD, currently on special for $17.46 AUD. Some of its claims, so it's supposed to be a creamy foundation or contour foundation because it is multi-purpose, it's multitasking. You can use it to conceal, contour, highlight, and just your general foundation needs. It does come with a pointed precision blender sponge on the other end, which is interesting to me. Like, do I wet this? Like, will it expand with water? Like, I don't understand. It's supposed to be a cream to matte finish. So it goes on cream that I think dries down as a powder kind of situation. It's supposed to be really good for touch-ups, like on the go touch-ups. So you've got like a little patch that's kind of missing. You just, you know, dot it on, flip it over, use a sponge, and then kind of fix up. So yeah, it's supposed to be kind of like a fixer-upper kind of thing. Now, I've never used the Maybelline SuperStay formula, like the liquid version before. That isn't available in my skin tone in Australia, like at all. Priceline only sell like 6 shades, and they're all porcelain, ivory, beige, those type of shades. Yeah, so the SuperStay stick foundation is relatively new to the Australian market, which is why your girl is reviewing it. So you know that it's available to you. If you see it on my channel, you can get your hands on it. That's the deal that we're working with here. Moving on, let's prime the face. Usual primers. You might hear my dog in the background. She's very boisterous today. And there she goes. The next door neighbors, I think, got a cat. And ever since they purchased this cat, they got this cat, adopted this cat. And it like roams around the backyard. Like every time it comes into our yard or like is along the fence, our dog Oreo, she goes crazy. Like she goes batshit crazy. So I'm currently using the Magical Moringa Primer by LUSH on my T-zone, just on my T-zone. It's the only place I actually apply it. Sometimes I do my forehead, just kind of where I usually get oil coming through. I do have oily combo skin. And then for the rest of my face, I have the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I live, and I usually apply it with a beauty blender that's not wet. Sorry if you see me fidgeting with my hair quite a bit in this video. It's a new do. I like it. It's alright. Does the job. Alright. So let's go, let's apply. Hold that thought. Let me just go get a beauty sponge. As I was saying, this sponge is by Model Rock Cosmetics. Yes, that's right. Model Rock Cosmetics. It is my absolutely hands down favorite beauty sponge ever. It is the softest. When you wet it, it gets so big. I live. Should we zoom you guys in a bit closer? Yeah, let's go a bit closer. There we go. I've got my bunny ears on. Don't know if you guys notice. This video will go up around Easter time, so happy Easter to all my peeps who celebrate Easter. Okay, I had to pause filming to go and eat. Still damp. Color looks good. I'm just gonna do this area here with the sponge that it comes with. Drier formula, which is interesting. So I'm just going to use that sponge like a normal sponge. I really like that. It's very golden, this color. It's not bad. It's not my exact match, but it's workable. Really workable. I like it. And with a brush, this is the Tarte foundation brush. Just pressing, stippling that in. It feels like it's set, guys. Like, it feels like it's already set. It's definitely full coverage. Even with a sponge. I like it. I really like it. I'm gonna put another layer around my mouth. Alright, hasn't completely dried down. It's still wet. But honest to God, it feels like I have powdered. Like, it feels so light and doesn't look powdery, but it just feels like I've powdered. It's really a bizarre feeling. I don't know how else to describe it. It's kind of almost velvety. Yeah, velvety? Velvety. That's... I actually think this color is too dark for me. Undertones are not right. There's that as well. I could definitely get away with wearing a lighter shade. Unfortunately, the lighter shade before mine is toffee, and I reckon toffee will be too light. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do my usual pan. Okay, alright guys, I am going to go ahead and complete the rest of my face. I'm going to go ahead and film some other videos, and I will be back with a full beat, and we can do our second check-in. Should be about the 2 to 3 hour mark. So I will be seeing you guys real soon. Okay guys, I'm back. It is currently 7:30. I forgot to show you guys my start time. I did start at 3:30, so it's been 4 hours since I was last here. I have obviously gone ahead and filmed a couple of other videos. I'm currently wearing the Riviera by Anastasia Beverly Hills on the eye. I created this look with that. I will link that video for you guys because it should be up by now. And I'm also wearing some bronzer by Prime Beauty on this side. And then I've also got BECCA Nights on this side. So I did do a comparison video between these two beauties. So go check that video out as well. I will link it in the cards as well for you guys. But that is not why we're here. We want to know what's going on with this foundation after 4 hours. Before I have a look at my face, actually, I'll quickly do my little, you know, pan. Oh, cool. All right, so yes, it's been 4 hours. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. One thing I must say that I've noticed so far is that I didn't actually set the rest of my face. Like, I didn't need to. It had already kind of set down, and I was like, what? Because I kind of forgot to set the rest of my face and then went back to do so and then realized I didn't need to. So I was like, oh wow, okay. We gonna be like that, are we? No lifting, no fading. I don't see any oil coming through after 4 hours. My nose looks exactly the same. No separation. Okay, I lie a little tiny bit of separation and settling the fine lines around my nose on this side. But other than that, not so much on this side, just mostly on that side there. Listen, I can't really see anything different. It looks virtually the same. I'm really quite impressed with how it looks so far. But yeah, we're gonna do 8 hours. That's what I'm shooting towards. I'm gonna be up editing anyway, so I might as well come back in another 4 hours and, you know, check up on ya and let you know how it's going. So yeah, I will be back at 11:30. Yeah, I'll be back at 11:30 for the final check-in and review and all that good stuff, and let you know my final thoughts. All right, guys, I will see you soon. Okay, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. Yeah, my face is looking interesting. It's been more than 8 hours, almost 8.5 hours. I'll just show you guys the time. 11:53. So let's go ahead and do the pan of what my face is looking at this time frame compared to first application, 4 hours, and now. Okay, let's move into the review portion of this video. So, transfer test. I must say that this foundation, you don't need to set it. Like, you actually don't need to set it. Once it has dried down all the way, it's set. Like, it doesn't say anywhere that it's self-setting, but it's definitely set. No transfer. I did not set this area with any powder whatsoever. I have set just around here and my cheeks with bronzer, but no powder for sure. Let's do the oil control test. So with the oil control test, I normally take xoxo, what's this called again? It's so late at night that my brain is fried. This is a blotting sheet. And to test oil control, 1 to 2 sheets is considered very good oil control. 3 to 4 sheets is medium control. More than 4 sheets is considered bad oil control, like not good at all. So let's go ahead and blot. There's actually a lot of transfer on that, which is interesting, but yes, just 1 sheet. Not a lot of oil, so it does have quite good oil control, guys. Really impressed with that. The foundations I've been testing lately have been really good with the oil control. Though it could be my primer that's, you know, really good, you know, combination. But at the same time, I'm using the same primers every time. I just realized my lippy has completely worn off. Okay, let's continue. So yes, very good oil control. We can move on to foundation application. I will say that I did prefer the application with a sponge more so than the brush. This is the sponge side and I use a brush on this side. I just found that the sponge side, it just looked more skin-like, not so powdery. I think because of the formula of this stick foundation, it's this whole kind of dry to powder effect that it has, it can make it look quite powdery. If you have dry skin, I would probably stick away from this, like stick away. No pun intended. I would probably stay away from this foundation, to be honest. In terms of clinging to dry patches, or it did cling to this area here, which was a little dry to begin with. It did settle into those fine lines, but other than that, it didn't really settle anywhere like at all. It's worn away a little bit around my mouth, but honestly, such a small amount that it's probably not even worth mentioning. I'm finding that it doesn't emphasize any texture or anything like that. I will say that it has gotten darker. I feel like it's oxidized. I don't remember it being this dark. I feel like it's darker on me. I don't know. It might not be translating that way on the camera, but in real life, it definitely looks deeper than what it did when I first applied it. It still looks quite gold and the undertones weren't 100% there, but I was able to make it work. All in all, I would probably give this foundation a B+. Only because it did change color. I don't like it when my foundation changes color. I'd like it to stay the same color, A through B. It'll be interesting to see on the playback when I do the comparison of the 3 times for you guys, like when I'm looking at it, because I'm pretty sure I'll be able to see there whether it's changed color or not. I feel like it has. I might stand corrected, but yeah, because of the fact that it oxidizes and gets darker, I'm gonna have to give this a B+. That's the only reason. Anyway guys, that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment down below, and I will see y'all on the next video. Bye.